Hello, everybody that loves plants like I do. My name's Deanna. If you're new to this channel, welcome. Today, I'm going to be showing you a restock in my local nursery that I have enjoyed so much, PlantHeartbeats Nursery. Stopped by the other day and I was surprised again with their restocks. So I'm going to do a voiceover and show you guys some of the restock and highlight some of the cool plants that I found in this restock. And there is a very special haul at the end. I got a special plant at a great price. So stay tuned for that. Okay, let's do this. I was so excited that they had the Califia Orbifolius. It's one of my favorite Califias. They were $12.99, but man, these are shiny and beautiful. So they have all kinds of prayer plants, as you can see, lots to choose from if you have the humidity for it. And these I hadn't seen here before. It's the Syngonium. So it's another type of Stramanthe that has these little spottings in the leaves, which is pretty cool. I like the speckling on the leaves. I've been doing pretty good with the big one that I have, the TriStar, and it's doing good in the winter. So it seems like it's not a very hard prayer plant during the winter. The rattlesnake, it's been doing good too in my house. That one's $9.99. It seems like it's not very picky or hard, which is good to know about the prayer plants, which ones are easier than others. My medallion, like you see there, is doing so-so. It hasn't given me too much growth here in winter, but I guess that's expected. Maybe it's been tough with a low humidity, but these are gorgeous plants, gorgeous. Here they have a nice Bromeliad section, and these, they came in. I am stunned with the silvery, powderish looking leaves with the pink flower. And a lot of peperomias in this section, as you can see. Lots to choose from, and they're usually very cheap, $5.99. That's awesome for that type. That one. That one's like silverish. And then have the watermelon peperomias, which is like a must-have. So beautiful. And like you can see, there are a lot of different obsifolias. And this is a new variety that I wasn't familiar with, but it's another type of peperomias. Look at these markings. Very pretty. So these usually do good with brighter light. If you have the brighter light, I think peperomias are a good choice. And the Hoya section, it's always good to check the Hoya section, see what's new. They have some queens, and they have some Australis and some princesses, and some splash pubicalx, and they are $19.99. The bigger size pots, about 6 inches. Look at these Pilea glaucus. They are full, aren't they? They're so cute. I have mine. Mine's still alive. So yeah, keep it moist. It likes bright indirect light. Look at these prayer plants. The red Marantha prayer plant. I love it. And it was only $5.99. Good beginner's plant. Easy care. Tolerates low, medium, bright indirect light. It's stunning. It has some of the creeping fig ficuses, and then they have some of the, I think this is a ruby rubber tree. Ficus altissima, the yellow greens. So they have a variety of different rubber trees to choose from in this area. Excited to see they have some Burrow's Tail in $19.99. I'm excited because I had not seen it here in North Carolina. I had not run into it in the past year, so I wanted one, so it was cool find. And this is their always interesting Sansevieria section. Tons to choose from, guys. Look at the prices. Great prices. Look at this Burrow's Tail. It's a lot fuller than the other one. This one's $24.99, but I love how plump these are. Absolutely cute. Loving them. String of pearls. Who does not want some pearls for $19.99? I think this was a pretty decent price because they're pretty full pots in a hanging about 6-inch pot. So yes, I think it's nice to get an established one instead of one that's so tiny. Finally, we got some Rickrack Cactuses or Fishbone Cactus. I've been trying to get one at a decent price, and I didn't want a giant one, so this one might be the winner for me, $12.99. Not bad. They're pretty long. Look what they have here, some silver dragon alocasias. This is a rare plant find. Rare plant that you normally don't find it. And this was $29.99. Not bad. They're small, but they are cool. So they have some of the Hoya carrii, the hearts only. So these are $6.99. And then they have some lithops. Look at these cuties for $5.99, but you usually get like 3 in a pot or 2 according to the size. Very interesting. It's tempting, but I don't know. Into ferns, they have a wide variety of ferns. I don't know too much about ferns, but I know this one, the Crocodile Fern, and I have this one. It's still doing really good. And look at that texture. This is $19.99. They have here the plant that everybody wants, Philodendron Birkins. And yes, I highly recommend it if you don't have one. If you see one and it's a decent price, pick it up because you're gonna love it. Oh, the color, the texture, the velvety leaves, the easy care, it's worth it. It was $14.99 here. And we have a pothos section with the neon pothos. So they have different prices usually on their pothos according to the size pot, but it usually starts at $4.99, and you can get a big old basket for usually around $15. So I think it's a pretty good price. All kinds. They even had the all green one. They have some philodendrons here if you're looking for these. Look how colorful they are. Philodendron Birkins, they've gotten quite a bit, and there's so many to choose from. $14.99. Some of them have the even all white leaves like you see here. Look at that. That's so cool, right? They get prettier as they get more and more leaves. these full baskets that are trailing of neon pothos. Man, this is so good. It was $16.99 for this size, and it's already trailing. Ugh, I think it's better than the one I got at Lowe's. Should have waited. So pretty, big leaves too. Beautiful Syngonium section. Look at all the varieties. Look at that pink one. I love it, love it, love it. They start at $4.99, and according to the size of the pot, some are $9.99, some can be $14.99, but the $14.99 ones are big. So varieties here if you're looking. Got peace lilies too, of course, $8.99. These are luscious for $8.99. my favorite plants, the dapsis, and these are the silvery ends, I believe. And they're pretty full for $6.99. I think that's a pretty good price. And very full. I picked one up some weeks ago from here and I'm enjoying it. They grow so fast. That's what's cool about them. And they tolerate medium light or even low. But I think you'll be rewarded with one of these. And look at these flowering Sansevierias. I believe this is the Fernwood. And look at those flowers, $34.99. Look at the size. And I think this is a cool shot because you normally don't see the flowers on a Sansevieria, but they can give you flowers. Okay, so beautiful, right? That nursery is just, I never get bored. So let me show you what I ended up with, okay? We're gonna start with a Hoya find. Maybe this is not a fine find because I think this is a very easy to get Hoya, but nevertheless, I'm stunned with its beauty and I didn't have it. So let me show you what I got. This is the Hoya pubicalx Splash. And I had seen it when they restocked. I think they got it about, I don't know, a few weeks back, and I didn't pick it up and I stayed thinking about it because look at the size of these leaves and the splashiness of the leaves. And all the, I don't know, tendrils that are growing out and they're looking very healthy. All the little leaves are forming. So it was $19.99. So when I had seen it before they arrived, I didn't pick it up because I thought I already had a pubicalx. Some time ago, I had grafted one there that I thought was a pubicalx, which is this one right here. And I just thought I had a very immature version of the pubicalx. But I was watching somebody else's videos and home tours, and I realized that they called it a Hoya Memoria. So I'm like, what? I don't think mine's a pubicalx. I think it's a Memoria. So I looked up pictures of Hoya Memoria, and it looks like this one. Yes, smaller leaves, and this is very cute. This is hanging really, really cute. So then I just realized, hey, it's a different. There's similarities on the shape, but pubicalx is a lot bigger. So I love both of them. This one I feel is very dainty. I love it. And this one here is just, wow, you look at these beautiful leaves and just commands attention and that splashiness. So I thought, yeah, this is beautiful. And this is a very usually easier to get Hoya and very affordable. This one was $19.99. So nice size. So I thought, yes, I do love it. And I've been like, when I look at it in this pretty pot, I'm like, oh, it's so pretty. So glad I got it. Okay, so that was one of my finds, and here's another plant that I picked up. This one, it's the pointed burro's tail or donkey's tail, and this is a 6-inch pot, and this one was $24.99. I believe these plants have gone up in price from maybe years ago, but I didn't have one in my collection. I've been trying to find one, and this one was so lush. I don't want to touch it too much because I noticed that you can break it too. But so lush, so lush. So I bit the bullet. I almost felt like I spent a lot of money for this plant. I don't know, because it's succulent. I don't know why my mind says it's a lot. And I know in other countries you can get them super cheap, but I loved how full this one was. So I'm gonna give it a try. Hopefully this baby will be soon. You guys think? If you guys have one of these, let me know. How fast do they grow? I'm gonna keep it in a window where it gets south light, so it should get a lot of sunshine. Please share any tips about this one, okay? And it seems I didn't know a pointed one existed, but there was two at the store. One that was a little more circular, and then this one that was a little more pointed. I didn't know what to choose. I almost grabbed both of them, but I said no, that's a lot of money, so I just chose one. But anyhow, let me know what you think about this baby too. Another one is this Rickrack Cactus. You know, since I started collecting plants, this is obviously one of the ones that almost everybody gets. And I didn't get it at the beginning because I think I would just find it in big pots, and I knew I didn't want a big old pot of these. And they were usually $40 or more. So then when I would find little ones that were cheaper, they were not that pretty looking. But this one was $12.99. And look how long these are. So I think this is perfect for me. I'm gonna be able to enjoy it, see it. I didn't invest a lot of money, and watch it grow. And it's a pretty crazy cool guy, right? So I have the curly cactus, and I have the orchid cactus, and I think they're all considered jungle cactuses. So usually the care is about the same, which is you don't want to let it dry out as much as you would a cactus. They do enjoy a little more, you know, being watered a little more often. But other than that, what's cool about them is they can do good, and of course, bright and direct light. But you don't want to put the harsh sun on it all day long. Like I would be afraid to put this in my patio where it gets full sun, because I feel like it could burn it. So I'm gonna keep it somewhere where it can be by a window, but where it's not gonna get all day long sun. And I'm gonna keep it inside my house. So I think any of these can flower, right? Definitely. I had to remember what color of the flower it could be, but if they did that, that would be awesome. So yeah, so that's one of the finds. And I had this, I don't know if you guys saw this from an unboxing in Etsy, that I got this for $5 a long time ago, and I had not found what to use it for. And there you go. Looks like it. Okay, so my last find is the most special one. And it's, you might have noticed it in the video, that they had these silver dragon alocasias. I already own the regular green dragon alocasia, and I bought it from them, and it's grown quickly. So I've been keeping them in my IKEA greenhouse, at least for now that it's winter, because I wanted to make sure it had high humidity. But we're already getting to springtime, and I already saw the humidity here in my house is 67%, because I'm no longer turning on the heat in my house. So it should be happy anywhere now. But yeah, I was excited because they had gotten a different variety, and it was only $29.99. That's great, isn't it? Although it was very tiny, and yes, I wish it would have been bigger. For $30, I wasn't gonna pass it up. And as long as you know it likes to keep moist, and with high humidity, it should give me new leaves soon. I think this one opened while I had it. This leaf right here, and you can tell it's a newer leaf because of the color, the shininess to it. And these are a little bit more opaque. I haven't cleaned the leaves yet. And I think there's 2 little plants in here. Let me bring it out so you can see better. You see that? Sometimes I've noticed even with my other normal green dragon Alocasia that it starts popping like new ones on the sides. So I haven't looked up research how to propagate it, but I'm pretty sure I would kind of gently separate it and that would be another plant. So that's pretty cool. So yeah, what I look forward to is seeing this baby grow. Let me bring my other green one so you guys can compare it and see how these babies grow. And you can compare the silver with the regular green. Give me a moment. Okay, so I'm back. This is the silver dragon, and this is the just regular one. So I guess it's called green dragon Alocasia. And look at this gorgeousness. So I've only had this plant for max 2 months. And when I bought it, it probably had 3-4 leaves. It was more towards this size when I bought it. And since I've had it, it's giving me this leaf. So maybe, this was the biggest leaf when I got it. From this leaf, it jumped to this size. Look at the jump it did. And then from this size, it jumped to this size. So you can appreciate now how quickly these grow. So don't underestimate if you buy a little one. It's gonna grow on you. And then what I was telling you guys is you see that I shot up a new plant here with a new leaf. And then it's shooting up another one right beside it too. So I wanna say I definitely could propagate this and it could give me 2 more plants. And look at the back of these leaves. Isn't that crazy beautiful, the veining? And let's see the back of the silver dragon leaves. It's about the same, right? So I honestly didn't see a big difference between one or the other. And I'm looking forward to this one growing so I can really compare the leaves. But you can already see a little bit. There is, like, for example, let's see, where's the newer leaf? Yeah, it's kind of hard to compare. This one definitely has a little more of a silver tint to it, or a grayish color to it, versus this has more green. I want to say I paid $39.99 for this one and $29.99 for this one, but this one was a little bit bigger when I got it. But anyways, knowing that I've learned how to take care of this one and it's so stunning, I wanted to have this variety so I could compare and have both. So yeah, this is definitely my most special find from Growing Green Nursery. They are starting to get some rare plants once in a while, so it's great to follow them in their Instagram because they'll post a lot of times what they're getting there. Okay, and it's good to go quickly and grab one. But yeah, they had these. They kept them for a few weeks. I don't know if they still have it right now, but it's always good to check. So I hope you enjoyed this tour. I hope it was relaxing for you guys to see all these beautiful green plants. And I hope it's relaxing in your house that you have beautiful green plants as well. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up button if you enjoyed. Thank you, and let me know if there's any plants you saw in this tour that you would have picked up. Okay, thanks. Bye.